Resources, inspiring interviews, business practices, and practical advice to take your art career to the next level. Join Sergio Gomez in today's Artist Next Level and get ready to take control of your career.
Hey, hello, my friend. What if I tell you that perhaps most of the marketing that you have done as an artist is totally wrong? Well, my friend, good to see you in today's breakfast with Sergio. What if the marketing that you've been doing is wrong? Maybe it has worked, or maybe it's not working precisely because you're not doing it correctly, right? So let's talk a little bit about that idea, right? How do we know that the marketing that we are doing as artists is done right, is done correctly? Well, let's take a look why I think a lot of us, are doing marketing wrong, as artists. Well, when we have no rhyme or reason of why we do something. In other words, we hear something in a podcast, oh, I should be doing that, and you go and you do it. Or you see somebody doing X, Y, and Z in marketing, and then you try, you copy it, and you do it. And there's nothing wrong with that. We all get ideas from that. I give you a lot of ideas on my podcast, on my blogs, here on Breakfast with Sergio. So that is totally fine. The problem is that we are just plugging different parts with no rhyme or reason, without looking at the future of how all these pieces come together. It's like if you have, a Lego spaceship that you want to put together, one of those Star Wars spaceships. So you take all the parts, you put them on the table, and then you start picking in different sections from the instructions manual, and then you just put them randomly on top of each other. Yeah, the parts fit, because that's what they're made of. They're the right parts that will make the right thing, except that when you finish, well, it doesn't look anything like what it looks like in the back. There's no spaceship, right? It doesn't look right. Why? Because you have all the different parts, but you are not putting them in a way that makes sense for you to, when you start and you finish, you have something completed. And it's exactly how many artists look at their marketing. They just pick and choose different things. Like, oh, okay, this week I think I'm going to do that. Oh, maybe the next week they don't do anything. And then maybe next couple of weeks they come back and they do something that they saw somebody else. Then they go to their email newsletter and they run a promotion, and it's not connected to what they might be doing next week or next month. And it's all chaos, it's all chaos. It's all over the place. And one of the biggest reasons this to happen is because most artists that I know do not have a marketing calendar. They don't even know how to make a marketing calendar, how to start making a marketing calendar. How do you connect all the pieces that when you finish at the end of the year, you can look back and say, oh, actually, I built something with my marketing. It actually, I can look at the results that came through the effort that I put as an artist, promoting and sharing my work with the world. Whatever objectives you have, which is another thing, that could be another conversation. What objectives you have with your marketing. Every piece of marketing that you put out there should have an objective. What is the end goal? What are you trying to achieve? You want more leads. You want more people to visit your website. You want more subscribers for your email newsletter. What is exactly the goal that you're looking for every piece of marketing? Or maybe sometimes it's content that you create just to get more people to see your brand. Reach out to more people with your brand as an artist. So if you are not having results right now, or you feel like, well, I'm guilty, I charge, that's me. I don't have a marketing calendar. I just kind of pick and choose from what you say and Breakfast with Sergio, or your podcast, or what other people say as well, which, by the way, that's all amazing information. There's some amazing podcasts that you gotta listen to, and blogs, and other people that you need to follow to, with, to pick up all this information. But at the end of the day, I think that if you want to have success in your marketing, you gotta have an outlook of what this will look like once it's all put together cohesively from day to day, from week to week, and from month to month. And if you have never done so, my friend, I recommend that you sit down and that you put together a marketing calendar. And the sooner that you do it, the better it gets for you. And something that I'm actually working on right now, which I'm super, extremely excited about, is I'm in the process right now of creating a new kind of a challenge program to help artists go through that process and help artists year round, with their marketing calendar, so that we can help you with your marketing so that you can focus more in your studio practice. What if there was somebody out there who would give you guidance on, okay, this month let's focus on this, this month let's focus on that, because we look at the overall picture of the next 6 months and we have a direction that we're moving forward, and we're moving together with others so that we can also learn from each other and work together. So that's something I'm working on, my friend. Keep an eye on my contacts. I'm going to be sharing a lot about that very, very soon. But in the meantime, what you want to do is think about this month. This month that's coming up, September. Think about maybe September. August is already mid-month, but maybe it's September. What am I going to do with my marketing? What is my email newsletter going to be about, right? What are the posts are going to lead to? What is the goal? What is happening in my world, in my art career that I need to take care of so that, it all is consistent, and so there is also a rhyme and reason of why I do the marketing that I do as an artist. So if you enjoyed this episode, my friend, if you enjoyed, please go back, keep checking Breakfast with Sergio, because I'm going to be announcing this new idea really soon as well. And also, my friend, if you enjoy this, please share it with all your friends. I really appreciate when you take the time to click on that share button and share it with others. Make sure to tag me as well so I can thank you for that. Have a great rest of your day, my friend. And don't forget, you may be doing your marketing all wrong if you're not thinking long term and if you are not putting all the pieces together. Goodbye.
Check out our website at www.theartistnextlevel.com, where you will find our podcast library, learn about our upcoming webinars, find resources relevant to your career, and much more. Thanks for listening to today's podcast, and we'll see you at the next level.